Yeah, I came from the bottom with the scar on my chest and the blade in my palm. This is Conqueror's blade, I was made in the storm and I'm bringing the calm. An Elysium peak where the titans collide. Every strike is a war to be won. From the borderlands night to the Ulster light, I've been fighting since day one. Yeah. Squad at night, night to the crown. Never back down when the fate get loud. Bleeding in the dirt, but I still stand proud. Every setback I set up, I'm ready right now. Yeah. Squires rising, iron flying, empires burning, kings defying. Destiny's a test, I'm grinding, fighting wars with a heart of lion. Carry the sound, bury the doubt. From Elysium peak to the throne, we wear the crown. Faith like a hammer, swinging on the beat with a flow so mean it'll break through stone. From Manor to the field to the Ulster gates, I've been claiming these lands as my own. The dream is a goal, your city of kings of the empire's fate is made. The capital calls, one house will rise, crown in the fire of Conqueror's blade. Yo, raise that banner, bang that drum at the baseline, run to the kingdom come. No surrender, I'm second to none. I'm the shadow to the sun and the war ain't done. Squires rising, iron flying, empires burning, kings defying. Destiny's a test, I'm grinding, fighting wars with a heart of lion. Carry the sound, bury the doubt. From the borderlands throne, Foghladha's crown.
Squires rising, iron flying, empires burning, kings defying. Destiny's a test, I'm grinding, fighting wars with a heart of lion. Carry the sound, bury the doubt. From the borderlands throne, Foghladha's crown. From the empire's ashes to the emperor's throne, this is crown and cross. This is your war report.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to another edition of the War Report. I'm your host, Foghladha, and this is battle number 14, November 8th, 2025. A lot happened tonight. Quite a bit happened tonight. So let's cover it as fast as we can. First up, November 15th. Get ready, hold on to your keisters. If you're in Australia, you're about to see the greatest war ever seen. There are so many really good houses fighting for the capitals this season. Like, I have never seen so many alliances just be dominating people. It's pretty impressive. So that's going to be a very exciting battle to watch. I'm probably going to get my butt handed to me, but I don't care. It's going to be fantastic to see this. This is going to be a great finish to the season. All right, let's go ahead and go forward. We have Prestige, which is the value of land that we own. Claim is the total amount of prestige that you earn across the course of the season. Renown is a change in your property value, whether it goes up or down after you take control. And then Triumphs is the end of season prize money that we're all fighting for. Looking at the war summary, we have 43 warring factions, 16 total alliances, 137 total fiefs, and 67 of those changed hands tonight. 57,905 total prestige in the world. In Anadolu, there's 14,850 prestige with 38 fiefs available. Tides of War owns 41% of that. 26% goes to the cohorts, 14% to Hallowed Kings. Fureza Federal with 11, and then Defiance with 7. Looking at the Borderlands, there's 24,400 total prestige with 60 fiefs available. 34% of that goes to New World Order. The High Council has 25%. Tides of War with 19%. No Evil with 13%. Chaos Undivided with 7%. Over in Australia, there's 18,655 total prestige with 39 fiefs available. Tribunal has 54%, while Hibernia has 13, Half a Brain Cell with 13, Malicious with 9, and Revenant with 9. Taking a look at the economy real quick. There you are. Nordtal hit rank 4. Robusta hit rank 2. Cooperbach hit rank 2. As for Crumbling Empires, Shock dropped to 3. Yazi dropped to 2. And Abritus dropped to 2. We still have 2 level 7 fiefs in the world. Marsakota and Steinklep. Rank 6, we have El Bogan. Rank 5s, we have Das Bulwark, Grunfeld, Ostel, Kinu, and Westberg. Looking at this season's top builders, Durandon has 900 points, taking that first place slot. Goshgate in second with 455. Vanguard in third with 385. Ice Spartans in fourth with 385. Supply Watchers with 305th. Goshgate of in sixth with 195. Robber Barons with 150. Odin with 150. Order of Valor with 130, taking ninth. And then Explicit has 10th with 100. As for the unit kits, we have Marsicota has the Falconetti Gunners and Shield Maiden kits. Steinklep, Silidar, Queen's Knight kits. Elbogan has the Uraji Samurai and Queen's Knight kits. None of those are very cheap to make, but if you're in a pinch, they'll do. As for siege weaponry, we have the optical grapeshot cannons at Marsicota and Steinklep. We have a whole assortment of other weapons sprinkled throughout the land. If you're looking for a fief quest tonight, there we go. Marsicota, 40 senior rebel officer belongings for 4,000. We have 6 Genets for 4,000 as well. Elbogan has 4 coursers for 4,000. As for top honor gains, Steinklep has 1 epic artillery for 960. Marsicota also has that same quest for 960. If you're still grinding house EXP, which is strange, but hey, some people might be doing it. Elbogan has 320 house EXP for 100 regional exotics, as does Marsicota. Now, taking a look at Anadolu first, we have 66% free houses versus 13% Legion. 14,850 regional prosperity, with 1 capital city, 12 towns, 4 forts, and 21 villages. It is currently sitting at a prosperity tier of 2. You have top 5 seasonal lands of Warforged with 65,200 acclaim, Ares with 9,600, Weight and Salt with 7,000, Bistarius 6,650, and Warriors with 4,950. As for Renown builders, you have Robber Barons with 150 and Weight and Salt with 150. Top Prestigious Stronghold is Marsicota at rank 7. Top Flourishing Village is Castellanovo at rank 3. Looking at the war map tonight, you have Tides of War, that purple color, with 6,150. Hallowed Kings, down there in the southwest, 2,100. Furiza Federal with 1,650 in the northeast. And then Defiance in the southeast, you have 1,050. Looking at the changes, Quincy's Tavern gained 5, Brazil with 1, Cohorts with 3, Soda with 1, Robber Barons with 2, The Fury with 1, and Corsair with 1. Looking at the aristocracy of Anadolu, we have the King being Warforged of Tides of War. Then we have the Regional Dukes of Anadolu Legion, Regional Barons of Quincy's Tavern in Brazil. Regional Stewards, Robber Barons, Asado, Soda, Aniokek, Corsair, and the Fury. Alright, looking at the race for Anadolu right now, Hallowed Kings is about 900 points away from being able to knock on the door. I don't think they're going to, even if they do hit that 900 points, but you never know. They could get feisty. Over in the Borderlands, this was a hot zone. A lot of surprising stuff happened here. There's 100% free house ownership. It's been that way for a while. 24,400 regional prosperity with 1 capital city, 4 gates, 17 towns, 4 forts, and 34 villages in play. It is a prosperity tier of 3. Top 5 seasonal landowners include Drandon with 46,400 acclaim, Homegrown with 26,100, Undying Wolves with 20,100, Here with 13,500, and Warforged with 11,200. As for Renowned Builders, Durandon has 900, Vanguard has 450, Ice Spartans with 450, Warriors with 300, and Supply Watchers with 300. Top Prestigious Stronghold is Kinu at rank 5, and then all the villages are level 1. Looking at the north end, this was quite a surprise. New World Order flowed over the border and took over most of the north. 8,400 regional prestige. Tides of War scored that southwest area with 1,500. Chillers, just chilling, they have 300. And then the High Council gained Sanxiong. Down in the south, you can see High Council managed to keep their 2 gates in the city, Penglai and Galavax. That's 5,900 prestige worth of land right there. Tides of War with 3,200. Managed to steal away that Gate of Order, Gate of Earth, and Shaken. 3,200 points on the board. No Evil just solidifying their south end there with 3,150. And Chaos Undivided grown comfortable in the sacred land over there by Magoo. 1,080. Alright, looking at the changes. Warforged gained 2, Regulators with 10, Reborn with 10, Lawless with 6, Ares with 1, Odin with 2, Death Guard with 1, Durandon with 2, Old Guard with 1, and Hero with 1. Taking a look at the houses of the region. The current king of the Borderlands is Durandon of the High Council. Regional dukes include Regulators of New World Order and Warforged of Tides of War. Regional barons include here Homegrown, Reborn, Lawless, and Ares. Regional stewards include Death Guard, Odin, Speak, Forbidden City, and Old Guard. Looking at the war for the Borderlands right now, you have Durandon sitting upon that throne. New World Order is primed to hit. The High Councils continues to maintain their 3,000. 6,050 there. Tides of War looking to take that capital from them with 4,700. They shot at them several times tonight. Did not succeed on taking the capital. They did succeed in getting 2 walls though. No Evil still sitting down there in the south end. They could hit it if they wanted to. Don't know that they will. Alright, let's look at Osteria. A lot changed here tonight. 100% free houses, 0% Legion, 18,655 regional prosperity. There is 10 towns, 2 forts, and 27 villages in play. It is a prosperity tier of 4. Top 5 seasonal and landowners include Vanguard with 109,265 acclaim. Goshki in second with 18,655. Ice Spartans with 13,455. Warriors with 9,945. And Supply Washers 8,190. Top renowned builders are Goshki with 455. Goshki Dub with 190. And Order of Valor with 130. Top prestigious stronghold in the land is Steinklep at rank 7. Top flourishing village is Bergdorf at rank 4. Looking at the war map tonight. Tribunal, 10,140. They've pretty much got all of the big properties on the map. Half a brain cell, the purple color, they have Das Bulwark. And then Malshafen, Ridgeslag, and Segaspene. Those are 2 of the big targets on the map with 2,340. Malicious, that bright yellow color, 1,755. They control the very lucrative horse nodes of the north. Then you have Revenant, who came down and scored up all that land where New World Order cleared out with 1,755. Hallowed Kings decided to poke into the party at Weisenhugel and say, hey, we're still here with 195 points on the board. Looking at the changes, Venators with 3, Warriors with 1, Vigilantes with 6, the Originals with 3, Solemn Silence with 1, Goshki Dub with 1, and Valkyries with 2. Looking at the houses of Osteria, the Osterian Legion is currently sitting upon the throne. Regional dukes include Vanguard, a tribunal. Regional barons include Venators, Warriors, Goshki, and Vigilantes. Regional stewards include Solemn Silence, the Originals, Valkyries, Order of Valor, Goshki Dub, Explicit, Retro, and Soda. Looking at the race for the capital, you have Tribunal. They are primed and ready to take it. Half a Brain Cell is the other one that's in the running right now, and I would not doubt it in the least if we see either of the other 2 big alliances make a play for it as well. So I think we're going to see a 4-way race here. I don't know. I just have a feeling it's going to go that way. It's going to be really exciting. All right, let's look at those house rankings. No new houses. Again, I didn't see any new ones. Looking at fief levels, it's starting to flatline here. You see that? We have 11 level 8s, 11 level 7s, and 6 level 6s. Looking at population changes, Asado gained 19, Aniokek with 10, Quincy's Tavern with 9, and the Fury with 7. Looking at prestige changes, Regulators gained 3,035, Venators with 2,340, Reborn with 1,815, Quincy's Tavern 1,605, Lawless with 1,340, Warriors 780, the Originals 585, Robber Barons with 450, Valkyries with 390, and Odin with 300. Looking at our house losses, the Undying Wolves lost 3,250. Supply Washers lost 2,925. Duranian with 2,500. Ares with 1,800. Homegrown with 1,500. Warforged 1,300. Wheat and Salt with 1,200. Aniokek with 750. Midway Kings with 300. And Retro with 185. Looking at our top 10, we have Warforged in first place of Tides of War with 9,800 Prestige. Iwin's Liege, 76,400 Seasonal Acclaim. In second place, we have Vanguard of Tribunal with 7,215 Prestige. Tong Tong is the Liege with 114,415 Seasonal Acclaim. With third place, we have Regulators, New World Order, 3,750 Prestige. T-Griffs is the Liege with 10,820 Seasonal Acclaim. Fourth place is Durannon with the High Council, 3,450 Prestige, with Real Trillion leading the charge. Seasonal Claim is 46,400. In fifth place, we have Venators of Tribunal with 2,925 Prestige. Meathead is the Liege with 13,935 Seasonal Claim. Sixth place, we have Here of No Evil with 2,700 Prestige. Harb is the Liege with 13,500 Seasonal Claim. Seventh place, we have Homegrown of the High Council with 2,600 Prestige. Your Leaf is the Liege. Seasonal Claim with 26,100. Eighth place, we have Reborn of New World Order with 2,400 Prestige. Ray Ray is the Liege with 7,905 Seasonal Claim. Ninth place, we have Lawless of New World Order with 2,250 Prestige. Magnus the Fourth is the Liege, 12,085 Seasonal Claim. 10th place, we have Warriors of Half a Brain Cell with 1,950 Prestige. The Yada is a Liege with 17,795 Seasonal Claim. Here's a shot of your top 30. Go ahead and give it a look. See where you stack up. All right, moving along. Taking a look at that House Casualty board. There is a new one on the board. Khan popped up. Bastarius is on there now. 7,250. Haven't seen these guys. I know they're still out there somewhere. Black Templars, I think, probably rolled up into somebody else's house by now. Looking for that endgame fight. They probably will be back again. I would not doubt it. But, yeah, if Khan, I know you're out there. Go take something. All right, Alliance rankings. Whoops. No free agents. Second war in a row where there are no free agents. No alliance changes either. Taking a look at the prestige gains tonight. We saw New World Order with 6,190. Big take tonight. Tribunal with 2,340. Hallowed Kings with 1,905. Defiance with 750, sorry. Chaos Undivided with 600. Revenant with 555. Hibernia with 455. Malicious with 390. Looking at our prestige losses tonight, the High Council lost 7,250. Tides of War with 4,300. Half a Rain Cell with 2,145. Fureza Federal with 900. And Deucevolt with 300. Looking at our top 10 alliances, we have Tides of War in first place with 10,850 prestige, 106,505 seasonal acclaim with Warforged, Ares, and Wheat and Salt in this alliance. Second place is Tribunal with 10,140 prestige, 148,555 seasonal acclaim with Venators, Vanguard, and Ice Spartans in this alliance. Third place is New World Order with 8,400 prestige, 30,810 seasonal acclaim with Regulators, Reborn, and Lawless in this alliance. Fourth place is the High Council with 6,050 prestige, 92,990 seasonal acclaim with Homegrown, Drennan, and Undying Wolves in this alliance. Fifth place is No Evil with 3,150 prestige, 16,800 seasonal acclaim with Speak, Hear, and See in this alliance. Sixth place is Hibernia with 2,470 prestige, 31,825 seasonal acclaim with Goshkia, Goshkidub, and Order of Valor in this alliance. Seventh place is Half a Brain Cell with 2,340 prestige, 45,045 seasonal acclaim with Supply Watchers, Warriors, and Explicit in this alliance. Eighth place is Hallowed Kings with 2,290 prestige, 7,735 seasonal acclaim with Soda and Quincy's Tavern in this alliance. Ninth place, Chaos Undivided, 1,800 prestige, 12,450 seasonal claim. Death Guard, Odin, and Old Guard are in this alliance. I'm not sure why Yggdrasil's still showing. In 10th place, we have Revenant with 1,755 prestige, 6,650 seasonal claim with Valkyries and Vigilantes in this alliance. And that brings us around to our seasonal claim board. There you are, our top four. Tribunal, 148,555 in first. The High Council, 89,240 in second. Tides of War with 61,400. Half a Brain Cell with 34,545. Taking a look at those casualties of the Alliance, we only have two. War Crimes with 27,850 and Guapos with 7,255. Both of those are extinct. They do not exist anymore. Looking at our historical claim board really quick, Vanguard is further distancing themselves from anyone else with 587,000. It's crazy to think that they've earned over 100,000 this season alone by themselves. Homegrown with 315,000. They are racing up this board pretty close, but I don't think they're outrunning Vanguard this season. Goshki is just taking a midnight stroll. Durandon, however, is looking to capture. They are going to pass up Infamous here in another week or so. Black Templars is now snoozing, so they'll probably just hover there until next season. Vigilantes is trying to push up this board. They are getting really close to mortality there at 11th. Warriors is going to pass Vigilantes within another war or two. Undying Wolves is also looking to race up this board a bit, but they need about 10k more before they pass the Notoriety Club and take on that 13th spot, probably. Goshki Dub is just strolling. Same with Midway Kings. We'll see those guys climb up this board eventually. I do think Warforged is going to take that 19th spot next war. I'm pretty sure that they will be there, and then the following couple wars, I think they'll pass Gaia at 18th. Looking at the alliances, Hibernia is leading the pack. They finally crossed that 700,000 mark with 701,000. The High Council with 388,000 is the next closest in that third place slot. Duke Volt with 364,000, not racing very quick. Revenant is down there at 8th with 238,000. They should be on the heels of Art of D's here soon. No Evil is also cruising up this board, but they got a long way to go before they'll steal that 9th place. Tribunal, however, 148,000. They are 11th place, and they started this season. That is quite a tremendous gain right there. Can they get into that top 10 before the end of the season? I think they might. That'll be very astonishing if they do. All right, top historical builders of North America. We have Goshkia. Nobody doubts that. 11,100 renown. Vanguard is the third place with 6,125. Durandon was building a lot earlier this season, but now that they have walls, they can't, or gates, they can't really upgrade those, so they might be on the brakes there. Goshkia Dub, 3,905. I don't think they're going to catch Durandon this season, but you never know. Homegrown is also gaining. If you look, they're very close to being able to pass the Notoriety Club this season. Midway Kings needs to have land to build land. Odin they have land, they're building, so you never know. They might catch up to Midway Kings. I don't know. It's still a pretty big gap there. As for alliances, 22,930 for Hibernia. Next closest is Deuce Volt with 6,315. High Council, long way to go, 4,330. And that pretty much brings us around to the close of our show. Thank you so much for coming out. I look forward to seeing you all again on Tuesday. GSEH.info/war report if you'd like to learn more about the stream. And I look forward to seeing you all there. Have a good one, everyone.
Ah some blood, it is not self-inflicted. I've learned the prayers of Roman, I've learned to curse. My ambitions are hunger, getting worse and worse. My master's voice, a constant drone. Protect the cross, protect the Pope on his throne. Too many pagan faces, too many names, too many towns turned into burning flames, too many heroes, too many graves, for all the glory that no one saves. Just hollow, 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 my legs are tired, my back is sore, sleeping in mud on a cold rime floor. They tell me to listen, they tell me to serve. I'm losing my faith, losing my nerve. They say be honest, be brave, be true, but I've seen what a Frankish light can do for you. They say a knight's honor is all you need, but I'm planting a different, darker seed. Too many pagan faces, too many names, too many towns turned into burning flames, too many heroes, too many graves, for all the glory that no one saves. Just hollow, 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 my master's blade, a flash of steel, the fear in his eyes, a wound that won't heal. I stood behind him, a shield from the blow, and watched him fall, watched his blood flow. Now I stand here, my sword in my hand, the last of the generals in this conquered land. The crown of Augustus, a weight of cold stone, but I'll bear it all, I'll bear it alone. A thirst unending, a hunger I can sate, for a crown of fire